No skeletons, no confirmed stone tools, no known cemeteries. These are what geneticists and anthropologists call ghost humans or ghost people, ancient, unknown peoples about whom we know almost nothing, except through their genetic traces in the DNA of modern humans. 1. Origin of the idea. How did it emerge? In the early 21st century, DNA analysis began to reveal astonishing information. Analyzing the genomes of people in Africa, Asia, and Europe, genetic sequences were found that did not match any known groups, such as the Neanderthals and Denisovans. These codes belonged to humans unknown to science, people for whom no fossils or traces have been discovered. 2. Ghost humans in Africa. One of the most prominent examples was discovered in West Africa. Studies have shown that peoples like the Yoruba possess genes of unknown origin, suggesting that an ancient human group lived in Africa and became extinct without leaving any direct archaeological evidence. They may have lived more than 300,000 years ago and are distinct ancestors of modern Homo sapiens. 3. Eurasian ghosts, other than Neanderthals and Denisovans. We know about Homo sapiens interbreeding with Neanderthals and Denisovans. But genetic traces have also been found in Asian populations that suggest the existence of a third, never-identified human group, the Eurasian ghosts. Some genetic studies in India and Australia have found evidence of ancient human branches that interbred with Homo sapiens and then disappeared completely from the fossil record. 4. Why don't we know about them? Silent extinction. These humans may have lived in areas where no fossils have been found. Biological decomposition. Their environment may not have left any preservable skeletal remains. Lack of research. There are poorly explored areas in Africa and Asia. Long history. These groups may have lived hundreds of thousands of years ago when humanity was still in its early stages of development. 5. What do we know about them? They possessed distinctive genes. They may have interbred with Homo sapiens and influenced their immune system, skin color, and even their adaptation to the environment. They had societies of unknown organization and life. 6. Their influence on us today? Thanks to Homo sapiens interbreeding with these ghost creatures, we inherited genes that may be responsible for resistance to certain diseases, behavioral traits linked to the brain, better adaptation to harsh climates. 7. Mythology and ghost people. Many ancient cultures spoke of giant ancestors, or people who came from the past and disappeared. Could these be distant cultural memories of these ghost people? Some African myths speak of ancient people who were swallowed up by the earth. Although this isn't considered scientific evidence, it does stimulate the imagination and give us a human perspective on the idea of deep forgetting in history. 8. Why did they disappear? The secrets of silent extinction. Despite their genetic presence within us, ghost humans completely disappeared from the face of the earth. How and why did this happen? Competition with Homo sapiens. It's possible that Homo sapiens outsmarted them in intelligence, social organization, or even advanced language, leading to their gradual extinction. Gradual assimilation. Some scientists hypothesize that they didn't go extinct in the traditional sense, but rather were absorbed into Homo sapiens through interbreeding, and their characteristics gradually disappeared. Severe environmental changes, ice ages, desertification, or sudden climate shifts may have wiped out their unable to adapt societies. Unknown epidemics. These may have been diseases transmitted from Homo sapiens to them without immunity, as happened later with indigenous peoples when they came into contact with Europeans. The scientific tools that uncovered them. To uncover these ghost humans, we didn't use pickaxes or axes, but rather modern tools such as advanced genetic analysis, ancient DNA, reading DNA sequences from ancient fossils and comparing them to the genes of present-day humans. Artificial intelligence algorithms, computational models that track genetic mutations over time and compare them to possible origins. Gene reverse engineering. When we find a foreign gene in a present-day human, we try to reconstruct its origin and hypothesize which organism it came from. 10. Could we ever discover them? Yes, and scientists are already searching. But we'd need exceptional luck, finding a well-preserved fossil from tens or hundreds of thousands of years ago. Technology is advancing rapidly. We may soon be able to recreate digital images of these humans from their genes alone. Ethical issues loom. Should we reconstruct the genes of extinct humans? Is it right to resurrect them digitally or even biologically? 11. Ghost humans and the future. As we search for our roots, we are in fact searching for ourselves. Knowing who we were may help us know who we will become. Questions raised by the existence of ghost humans. Who is the real human? Are we alone on this evolutionary line? How many peoples have disappeared without being remembered? Will there come a time when we become ghosts in the genes of future generations, with nothing about us known except silent symbols in the genetic code? 12th, an invitation to reflection. When you look in the mirror, you don't just see yourself. You see thousands of ancestors, some known, others ghosts, who lived, dreamed, and died before history was written. Their presence in our genes is a reminder that history is not only what was written, but also what was erased, and we carry it in our blood without realizing it. Conclusion. Ghost humans are not just a genetic mystery, but a window opening onto forgotten worlds of human history. They are proof that what we know about our origins is still a very small part of the greater story. Perhaps, in the coming years, more evidence will emerge revealing their existence, rewriting the human story anew.